You're back, and we're TrendingSA on SABC3 right here on TrendingSA.tv as well.
What's happening?
Musa.
Oh, look at him. What is he doing?
An entire man crush, guys.
Yes! Is that your man crush?
Oh my gosh. All right, anyway, let's continue.
All right, so listen,
I love it, Moose.
we actually really do adore and love you. Oh gosh, oh my gosh.
No. The other one's yes, that one not so much.
So this one-
Yeah, go back up
okay.
there. There we go.
What about from the back?
I'd rather be celibate for life.
Backwards.
Like a baddie. No.
I would rather be celibate.
No.
Wow! Oh, okay, so there's a lot of energy in this room today, and we're going to try and focus it on being focused individuals of focused television shows. Now, focus. Our MCM guest is Sun El Musician. Can we hear some noise? Gize. He'll be sitting right here with us. So post your questions for him. You can tag at SABC3 and also use our hashtag #on3. We may just ask him your questions. All right, so let's go back to our general man crush every day. Maroon Pants, talk to us.
Siyabangena vandag.
Hey!
Today we are entering. All right, let's read some of your tweets.
I'm not people like that.
This one here from Jabuli, so that says, thank you, #on3, for taking time to speak about mental health issues.
Nice one,
yes.
Jabs.
Yes. And the last one from Diva says that, Nina Hasey, thank you for sharing about your journey with depression tonight and in general coming from someone diagnosed and battling with #anxiety, the amount of courage it takes to make it through each day. #mental health matters, and that's #on3. Well, thank you for your posts. We like seeing them. We like reading them, and we like retweeting them too, so keep them coming our way. And moving on to our hashtag today, we're looking at Ahmed Timol. That trended today after the 80-year-old João Jean Rodrigues appeared in the Johannesburg Magistrates Court after being accused of being involved in the murder of anti-apartheid activist Ahmed Timol. Now, Mr. Rodrigues, who is a former security branch police sergeant, says he was in the same room with the political detainee Ahmed Timol 46 years ago, where he witnessed Timol commit suicide. Now, for years, Ahmed's family believed that Mr. Rodrigues' story was false and that Ahmed was pushed off the 10th floor building out of the window. Very, 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 very strange story. And of course, we're going to keep you updated on that one as it develops. And let's hope that it gets developed very quickly. It gets sorted out.
Yeah, because a lot of these stories emerge where people were said to have committed suicide when in fact they were brutally murdered by the apartheid security police and the government of the past. So it's quite amazing. 2018, think about it, and we're still here trying to uncover these stories. It's powerful that it is happening.
These poor families, though.
Absolutely.
Sure, talking about some more brutality. Today, Ulanduza, Umama, Grace was trending. Yes, this was Ulanduza, at Boksburg. She was trending at the South Gauteng court. Basically, they took away her diplomatic immunity. Apparently, the immunity, which was granted to her by the Department of International Relations, was inconsistent with the Constitution. I mean, come on, guys, really? Well, hopefully she'll come back and,
Look, Mama Grace is a bit of, she's got elements of leadership in her. Just last month, pictures of her with a peace sign went viral on social media. Granted, there's nothing wrong with posting a peace sign. Everybody does it from time to time if you're in the 90s. And baby girl was basically peace signing 3 days after an attempted assassination of the current Zimbabwean president, Mr. Emmerson Mnangagwa.
Was she supposed to be posing with a extension cord? What was she supposed to be doing?
Just timing. I remember those pics when Musa. They were taken in Singapore when Utata, the great Robert Mugabe, was getting medical care. A guy called Adonis was very happy with this one. Gosh, Adonis, I miss Dr. Grace Mugabe and her drama. Such a provocateur. After what happened on Saturday, she emerges from hiding, throwing a peace sign with a huge smile on her face. Timing, Sissy. No, I don't care about the drama and those pictures. I care that someone had the sense to take her diplomatic immunity. You can't be going around and hitting people and then use your husband's political powers to escape the law or get degrees. I mean, really, Sissy. Twitter had all sorts of reaction to the news, Sis. Duduzi Makoba uthi hashtag Grace Mugabe left a long time ago and won't return. So this is a case study for future cases, nothing else. She's gone. She'll probably come back for shopping though, guys. Vigor Tail Voice Apparel says hashtag Grace Mugabe. So they think she's gonna come back here. She will come back for shopping. Right, and then Colin Shongwe says, finally the First Lady will start supporting local Zim boutiques. Hashtag Grace Mugabe. Wow. Of course, that's not going to happen.
So,
you know she'll be back shopping.
Well, this is the thing, right? So her whole situation has changed because as a country, we've retracted her diplomatic immunity. And it comes at a very interesting time. Today, Zimbabwe had their elections.
Nice.
And you'll know that it is the first elections since President Robert Mugabe, who came into power in 1980. Hey?
When were you born?
1980. Let me see.
No, we weren't born then.
But 2 minus 4 to the power. No, not yet. I wasn't born yet.
Nope. I was 12 years old.
You were?
12.
Yeah, then I was definitely not born yet. So let's focus, as I said earlier on. We have seen a lot of things said and done ahead of these elections today. There were 23 presidential candidates that had their names on the ballots, but only 2 are standing out. In the left corner, we have current president wearing the blue, Emerson Mnangagwa.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Then, in the other corner, because I can't remember if I said left or right, but the other corner, just back opposite here, is a man who shares a first name with our phenomenal Nelson. It is Nelson Chamisa.
Ding, 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 ding.
Honestly speaking, that song, I didn't know where that was.
I don't know what that was.
Sister Platina.
Oh, okay.
Your version.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Mnangagwa and we have Chamisa. Chamisa happens to be the guy who, the OG of presidents in Zimbabwe, Mugabe, has his weight behind. Now, Mnangagwa, who is like with Mugabe before, he's definitely not happy about this. Have a look at this video.
Now that it is clear to all that Chamisa has forged a deal with Mugabe, we can no longer believe that his intentions are to transform Zimbabwe and rebuild our nation. The choice is clear. You either vote for Mugabe under the guise of Chamisa, or you vote for a new Zimbabwe under my leadership and ZANU-PF.
So this video came after Mr. Mugabe basically said he would not vote for his longtime friend. How's my impression? Terrible.
This is amazing. So if I just make your eyes smaller.
Okay, hold on. Now I look like Musa without my glasses. All right, listen. So Emerson, are we on first name basis? Emerson Mnangagwa. Yeah.
It seems like that's what we're doing. And then Robert said.
Who was behind Mugabe's coup, has known Mugabe for decades. The two met in prison. They used to wake up in the morning together, go for their runs. I'm joking. I don't know what they did. But he was elected special assistant to Mugabe in 1997, then becoming head of both the civil and the military divisions of the ZANU-PF.
Wow.
And then in 1980, before Pabi was born, when the country gained independence, Emerson Mnangagwa was named the country's first Minister of National Security, no small feat, and he served under Mugabe's leadership as Minister of Justice, Legal and Paramilitary Affairs, Leader of the House, and in several other positions for short terms. Fam, he knows how to run the country, is basically what I'm saying.
Yes, because he was taught how to run the country by his very good friend, Robert Gabriel Mugabe.
Yeah.
All right, so the saying goes, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It then is very worrying that Ndate Mugabe had this to say.
I must say very clearly, I cannot vote for those who have tormented me. No, I can't.
He is still aggrieved by the fact that he was forced to resign.
I've just got to tell you, I can't. And you know, after this press conference, hashtag Mugabe started trending. I can't. Look at the tweets. Joe Black says, breaking! Lonely old man tricks people into visiting him. Oh no! For 37 years, Bob Mugabe ruled Zimbabwe with an iron fist, and now that he's no longer the president, he can barely also sit up in his chair. I can't. He is suddenly concerned about the state of democracy in the country. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Mm-hmm. So that was Ndata Mugabe having a press conference that he called at his house. So everyone had to come to his house. Yeah, what's house?
No, not house.
House.
He clearly still has a lot of power.
Oh, well, absolutely.
Listen, the OG of the game, the OG of all presidents, decided that he's going to throw his support behind Nelson Chamisa,
Well, what were you
who
gonna
is
say?
a young man, and of course is quite ambitious, and is also the president of the MDC, which is the Movement for Democratic Change. And if you got...
we can kiss just now if you But what I really want to show you is a guy who changes his mind all the time.
Do the mouth.
When he changes his mind all the time. You know what I'm talking about.
Trump!
I'm a terrible Trump impersonator, guys.
so.
Have a look at this video.
I'm very pro-life. I'm very pro-choice.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle?
There has to be some form of punishment. I am pro-choice in every respect.
She has no natural talent to be president.
She's very talented, and she has a husband that I also like very much.
Hillary Clinton was the worst Secretary of State in the history of the United States. Hillary Clinton, how did she do as Secretary of State? Probably above and beyond everybody else. Let's say Hillary is president. Hillary Clinton, I think, is a terrific woman. I think she really works hard, and I think she does a good job.
Wow. We're definitely not going to have any more ad breaks on this show. Let's go to a quick ad break.
Okay.